Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler. He will lead this one off today.
Fowler.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we get underway in Philadelphia.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin play. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And it's fouled away. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Here's Colton Wong now.
The second baseman, Colton.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D'Lo, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, He has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
The 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. Makes the play, one away. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Fastball well outside.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind an account 2-0.
And he fouls this one off. Wong, base runner at first with 1 out. Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
Ready on 3 and 1. Here it comes. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Yes, he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. DeYoung is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing.
Molina.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count, now 3-2.
Got a full count, 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to right. On the move is Harper. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Phillies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1 for count.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ready now, JT Realmuto. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He's taken him deep once. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The 2-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Yeah.
First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Harper leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And here's a slider for a called strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
On the ground to the right side, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. Try to go deep, count leverage, get to 2 strikes, shorten up, and do your job.
Gene Segura standing in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Now the 1-0. Hits the outside corner, strike 1. Segura, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Ready on 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. count remains 2-2. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, still down 3-0. Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. First offering on its way. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Jack Flaherty. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup, because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. In now, Corey Dickerson. He's set to lead off the home
Phillies.
half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get.
Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 4. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Hernandez, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Kingery leads off first with 1 away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 2 out with the man at first. The high fastball is in there. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Phillies nothing. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Softly hit out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Goldschmidt stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
When a guy homers off you
Now
early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now to the plate, Paul DeYoung. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cards strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. A ball to the Phillies leadoff man, McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's another 1-2. Pitch popped up. Goldschmidt moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher JT Realmuto.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. One out, nobody on. And he got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke
right
by a guy
fielder,
at the
number
letters.
3.
That's the ultimate challenge
Right.
pitch. And for me personally,
Harper.
watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And now Bryce Harper, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Rhys Hoskins would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 3-2 one more time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Standing in, Matt Carpenter, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He reached on a single in his first try.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Ball 2 now.
No fair.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Hit hard to the right. Foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The next 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, G. Segura.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a pop-up now. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
The left fielder, number 31, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. One and 1 the count now. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 4 full. St. Louis is out in front 3-0. Number 19 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
The center fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Fowler behind the ball and 2 strikes. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman,
Colton Wong will stand in. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-1. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman,
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is high and outside for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Nick Pivetta, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 43, Nick Pivetta.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll take a look at ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And he takes a cold strike one. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Now batting.
In now, Paul DeYoung.
Paul.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the city of brotherly love. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. John Gant, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So digging in now, Scott Kingery. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Nope,
off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Number 40 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out from the bases empty. In there, and it's 0-1. We'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. Coming on is Ozuna, but this will land untouched. Gant has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Andrew McCutchen would be next. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Adam Morgan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Morgan.
Ready once again, Yadier Molina. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
He's set, and the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 1 for 4. The pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's the 2nd out.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. The 1-1 home is in off the plate.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here's the 2-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 6-0. Standing in, JT Realmuto. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now here it comes. And that's taken for strike one. And there's ball one. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hit hard to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. His prior history versus this arm, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike one. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
2-2 the count. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
the first baseman, number 17.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Tyler O'Neill is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 41, Tyler O'Neill.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Dickerson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Wong.
Into the box now, Colton Wong, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now batting, Paul Goldschmidt, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. McCutcheon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cards lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Ladies
John
and gentlemen,
Brebbia gets
your
the call
attention,
from the
please.
pen to take over on
Now
the mound and
pitching
start
for
the
St.
home
Louis,
seventh.
number 60, John Brebbia.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. He was robbed of a hit in his
Leading
last
up for
at-bat,
the
so he'll
Phillies,
try to change his
the
fortunes here.
shortstop,
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Nope.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One and one. Here it is.
That's ball.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two. Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball three. The 3-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And that misses ball four. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Dickerson.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
From the stretch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Right.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 2-2. Now a drive out to left center field. And not in time as the run scores.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
And in steps Scott Kingery. As he'll lay off a slider too low. Ball one. He went down on strikes last time up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Dickerson stands at second with no outs. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Ball even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No one out with a runner at second. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Michael Franco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Michael Franco.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 8th inning coming up. The Cardinals lead it 6-2. Jared Hughes has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
as he'll
Phillies.
do so to start the 8th.
Number 25, Jared Hughes.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. Softly hit to short. Segura comes up with it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, shortstop.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul DeYoung. His career line against Jared Hughes. He's 1 for 5. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. After it is Dickerson. He gets there, and that's the second out. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Two out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Molina.
The count is 2-1.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Real Muto has a play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 6-2. Giovanni Gallegos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew
phillies.
McCutchen. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, JT Realmuto. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna is under it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Phillies down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Ready for another chance? Jose Martinez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Matt Carpenter will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. Jose Alvarez comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Jose Alvarez.
So striding in, Matt Carpenter. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he has a 3-for-12 line. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Jairo Munoz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 34, Jairo Munoz.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming on is McCutchen. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Dexter.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Munoz is off at first with 2 away. Fouled away. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Rolled slowly down the third base line. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 6-2. Brett Cecil, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop,
Into the box now, Jean Segura. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Here's a shot to third, and Carpenter able to take it in. And that's allowed out number 1.
The left fielder, number 31, Corey Dickerson.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. If Grand Slam is still in play, let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Jordan Hicks comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Digging in, Scott Kingery. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hicks, a 22-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. First and second now, 1 man out. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone.
Fowler is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
6-2 the final total today. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Gant is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.